There's Aylin.
Aylin joined the party. Hi, Aylin. Edie sits there.
So patch members have priority after officers on the table.
Yep. Watch out. Justin, I gotta get through.
Justin, try to scoot over next to
Fuck.
Mike.
Yeah, you got.
Oh, wait, who else? Where's? We have more.
You want to sit?
It won't let me fucking sit down.
Sit right here, we got Tyler.
There we go. Shit. It wouldn't let me sit down. Jesus Christ. Fuck my wife.
Wow, full table.
Yeah.
If the connection's too laggy, we're just gonna cut the stream.
Yeah. We'll let everybody know.
We're just
on
gonna have
Discord.
to like give them a summary about what happened.
Yeah, we're doing it early. She was setting it up early. He's supporting the old school bigs. Look at Gio and his old school bigs.
Oh, well, I can support mine too.
Just let me put the link on Discord.
I already did mine.
Because he's the leader.
Hopefully the music doesn't cause a factor.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. If so, you have to just go shut the jukebox off. If he wants to do that real quick. I mean... Yeah, hang around. Go shut the music box off. Thank you. You can come back in.
You got cold, Gio.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, man, I don't even know if I have the virus or not, dude, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. I'll pray for you, my brother.
Yeah. So everybody can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If I could mute in my mic back and forth because I'm coughing, so.
Yeah.
Tyler, can you sit down, duty?
All right.
I am.
So I called up on this meeting slash. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So I caught up on this meeting slash intervention due to that there has been circumstances that needed this to be done ASAP. So as some of you guys know, I'm the founder of this group. To the new people, our current president right now, it's the one sitting on my left. That's SOA Mike.
Yeah.
And Hamalong Beatty are the only two, well, with Badass, the only officers that are on roll right now.
Yeah.
Previous Sergeant, Fergie Boy, and the Vice President, they both stepped down due to real life coming in between, which is understandable. You know, like I myself been just caught up with so much work that I haven't been able. So that being said, I would like to ask you guys that are here on this table and ask you what would you guys like to do, because either one, we need to bring up new officers to fill in the blanks, or two, we become in a nomad state crew. Meaning that if we're nomads, there's not gonna be churches. There's gonna be it's more like everybody on their own, if I can explain myself.
Yeah.
So meaning that there will be still prospects and such, but since we're gonna be if we will become nomadized, we will not have a hang around period. We will just putting prospects in directly, and a patch member can just pretty much rank up a prospect if they have the yes from another patch member. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly. For example, if you guys bring a new member, you guys let him go through some time of a prospect,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you think he's ready, you and another patch member have to agree, or what's that word? Rank the prospect to a patch member.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, like say me and Mike, we bring in a new person, right? But okay, you know what? We're gonna let this person prospect for some time, and until we think we're ready, me and him talk about it. Do you think he's ready? Yeah, he's ready. You know what? Let's bring him up to prospect. No votes needed.
Nice.
So that's what we. So that's the other option. That's the nomad option.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain the nomad option because you guys already know the other one better.
Yeah.
So there would be no officers whatsoever.
There will be no officers. The only respected so-called rank will be just first 9, and that's it.
Yep.
So everybody will be equals.
So,
there's nobody outranking anybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
In that way, so in a way, there's a bit less organization. You know.
Yeah. Emily just commented
what
on
else?
my.
Go ahead.
Emily just commented on my stream, the new hang around. She just said, "So what about me? Like if we were to do the nomad thing, like, you know, she was asking that what would happen." I guess
pretty much that would happen. Like I said, that we will not have churches. Maybe if we do, just as something like in an emergency come up.
Yeah, but if we did
like this, like an invention type of way.
Yeah, but if we did like the other way, where we do get a new vice president, we get a new sergeant, it'll just stay the same. But like I said, I had talked to Gio and I had talked with Lungs since he had stepped down from VP about me taking over in that spot.
See, the reason I brought this intervention because we pretty much, in a way, folded when we lost 2 officers.
Yeah.
And the way that this crew is heading, you know? So maybe it's stirring something different for, let's say, if we become a nomadized crew, we can do it for, you know, a certain amount of time. I'm not saying we're going to stay like that forever.
Yeah.
You know? So it'll be for some time for the crew to experience something different. Or we fill up the blanks that were left by the previous officers and ask the current officers if they still want to be in office as well.
Yeah.
Bring the little guy down here.
Because we're all been just, you know, basic BD, Mike's, we've all been just shoved work down our throats, which we can, you know, really do much about it.
It's just something we just can't control.
It's just something unavoidable, you know. And then it's not fair for the ones that actually have time to play, you know, and be in the crew. You know, to be like, you know, why are the the officers not as active and, you know, and they have a higher rank. So this is just to keep fairness along the table for everyone.
Well, me and Gavin and Justin were all talking, and Wicked the other night were all talking after me and Mike did the whole New Year's thing, and Gavin said if he gets patched, he would want to take the sergeant role. So
Well, for that, like I said, it depends which way we go. So for now, we're
yeah,
still exploring those two options. So depending on where this goes, that's where uh, his proposition will land.
yeah,
So, what do you guys think?
I mean, for me, it'll be kind of a good way to kind of a clean sweep, kind of refresh our, our interests. Because, like, as you pointed out, there are just some things that were just out of our control, they're just, with our work and, just our personal lives.
yeah,
Believe me, if things would have been different, I would have put a lot more commitments, a lot to this crew than I wanted to. But once again, it's just some things that I just cannot control. What's going on around my life, whether it's work, and I'm sure it can be the same for everyone else, who are in that kind of type of situation.
yeah,
Yeah, so pretty much that's the same reason. I'm not pushing the current officers. Like, hey, you're president, you gotta, be on, or you're gonna lose your patch, or things like that. I can't do that because
Yeah.
I'm going through that myself. Doing all this work and stuff, so it's not it's not easy.
yeah,
I mean, now that the new heist for the update came out, it brought a little bit of something more interested, so something new. So when
yeah.
something new is out, everybody wants to explore all the options and such.
And it brought a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
more
So,
activity too.
yep. So, what would you guys like to do? Because if we do fill up the gaps, we will have to vote it. We will have to make temporary roles and make it official. And next time we have
Have
a
church.
meet.
Yeah,
And if we do become nomadized, we will have to um, have somebody at least somebody to oversee everything. It's not gonna be completely over. Everybody's on their own. Every man for themselves. It's not gonna be like that.
I mean,
Just
go ahead, Mike.
No, I'm just saying, wherever it comes down to it, we're always gonna be here, like
Yeah,
regardless of the outcome.
I
Just have to
mean,
figure out, what's the best approach going forward.
yeah, I mean, and I'm fine with filling in the gaps temporarily until we make it permanent. Um, as far as the nomad thing, I'm kind of iffy on that.
All right. Anybody else that's a patch member and has a pro or con to say about the subject in hand?
I don't know, I'm kind of thinking, it's not going to be how it was last time when those other crew members came in, right?
What do you mean, bro?
Who was that? I can't remember who was in here last time, but they were, I don't know, they all left.
Are you talking about
You remember?
Daniel, Angel, and the other guys? Because they were talking about that we
Yeah,
weren't
so, yeah.
yeah, because they were talking about we weren't active enough, and so they just left. I mean, but they were still hanging around, so they could
Hmm.
still do that. I mean, as far as everything
Yeah.
goes,
Well,
and go ahead.
go for it.
Like as far as everything goes, I mean, if we can fill the temporary spots, like let's say what like me, Lungs, and Gavin and Wicked and all of us talked about, if we could fill the temporary spots until we do have church again. Like you said, this is just an intervention. It's not like an official church. We're not voting nobody in because it's not official yet. If we could fill in the spots like sergeant and vice president and secretary, which secretary that will come all on its own, if anybody wants to do that. But if we could just fill those 2 main roles temporarily, I think this crew would have a good chance of, you know, being what's the word? Being more together, I guess, in a way. Yeah, being more active. Yeah, thank you, Wicked.
Yep. And
Prosper.
and like I said, don't look at it. If we do go one way, as changes are good for the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Because it gives us different type of experiences. Like, for
Yeah.
example, nomadizing, we never done that before. So it will be something new, to experience as a crew. It doesn't mean that, we're giving up on the crew or anything like that. It doesn't mean that we're not going to be united anymore. It just means temporary solution, for so to speak,
Yeah.
until the current officers, or until we find oh, I guess you lack, till we find people that can actually fill those spots.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a good number of hangarounds.
Yeah.
We have people that want to fill up those shoes that have been left. So you never
mean,
know.
I mean, if it's,
All right. Yeah.
Everybody has the opportunity to grow.
I mean, I know this is kind of not a voting in thing, but if we could, I mean, since, me and Justin were talking about it, and I brought Wicked in. Well, Justin actually suggested Wicked to me, but for hang around, that he should be moved up to prospect.
Well, if you're a patch member, you do know that you can sponsor him to become a prospect.
Yeah, and I'm fine with
there's no voting necessary on that.
Yeah, and I'm fine with sponsoring him if he wants me to be his sponsor.
Yeah. Same here.
All right. Well,
Wicked,
that's up to you patch members. If you guys see a hang around that, I mean, you guys know what we're looking for in a hang around to become a prospect. You guys made patch, so you guys know exactly what we want, what do we need in this crew.
Yeah.
If it's somebody that's it's not respectful, if a bit of a crew hopper, or disrespectful, smart ass prick, then you guys know that we don't want that.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody that's here to be a team player, that's here that asks for help and gives help back, and is active and is respectful and makes you have a good time when you play with that person, then that's pretty much what we want.
Yeah. Also about Gavin too. He's been prospect for a while too, and he said he was ready for his patch. That's what he told me the other night. But I don't know who wants to sponsor him though. I mean, who is his current sponsor? Well, that's not up to a sponsor.
Well, who's the one that brought him up from Hangaround? So who's the patch member? Who's the one who make that sponsorship?
I want to say it's Gary, but I'll try and confirm it.
Okay, well, that's up to Gary then, if to throw in his vote.
Yeah.
He really, you know what? My prospect is, he's been prospect for a long time, and I think he's ready. I'd like to throw in his vote on the table.
Yeah.
That's if we stay as a current how we are right now.
Yeah.
Or if it doesn't happen, then he'll be able to promote on his own as long as he has consent of another patch member.
Yeah.
And on the side note, I just want to say welcome to the new people that are here with us, to the people that are watching this stream. I know I sound like shit, breathing hard like a fucking pig giving labor, but I can't help it.
You're good.
So, what would you guys like to do then? Keep the crew as how it is? Fill up the gaps?
Yeah. I mean, if nobody else really, I know everybody has their opinion on everything, and I'm completely fine with that. But I mean, and Nomad to me is like a new thing. Like you said, we've never done that before. It will be a new experience for all of us. But you know, I have kind of doubts about it. You know, to like how our activity would be if we did go that way. But you know, if we do try to fill in the gaps, like you know, try to keep it current, try to keep everyone together. Like now, you know, we all had fun at the bike rally. What we did do, and I can try to set up more events like that if y'all want me to. I have no problem with it. Um, uh, what else? I'm trying to think of something. I had a brain fart. But you know, I say we just try to fill in the gaps where we can to somebody that's already patched, and go from there. Just do it like a temporary sergeant or a temporary VP, and see if it sticks. And they own up to that role. And this is just me spitting out my opinion. We give it to one of the patch members already who wants to go up for it. They can say what they want to go for, and you know, we'll just set them as temporary for the time being. And if they actually are good at that role, then it becomes permanent when we do have another church or another meeting. I mean, if y'all are good with that.
All right. Mark, you have anything to say, bro?
Any thoughts?
Mark. I think he might be AFK.
Yeah, he might be. BD, no.
Coleman fell asleep.
Hey, BD,
What about Frosty? They're a little quiet over there, bro.
Yeah, Frost, you got any comments
Can
on
you
it?
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I said I couldn't hear you because you were clipping in and out. Your voice was like literally lagging.
Gio,
I
you'll
didn't
have
hear
to
a
do
thing
it.
you said, Tyler.
I was basically
Can
saying,
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
badass, like if we do the whole, if we keep the crew current how it is now, and we fill in we have the current we have more than enough patch members to fill the current spots. It's just that what two people are going to hold temporary for the time being until we find a permanent one. Like it's just like a temporary. It's a temporary solution to the current problem.
I can go
Until
with that. I
and
can deal with that. I can
and
deal with that.
until it becomes permanent. I mean, like I said, I've already talked to
Yeah,
Lungs, and
I can deal with that. Can you hear me?
yeah,
Can you
I
hear
hear
me?
you. Yeah,
I
I
said
hear
I
you.
can do that.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I've already talked to
Yeah,
Lungs,
I said I can do that.
and me and
I can
Gavin have
also
already.
deal if we have to go nomad. If we have to go nomad, we go nomad
Okay.
for a while. Doesn't mean we got to be permanently nomad.
I just talked to Lungs, Gio, about Gavin ready for patch, and he said yeah. He said Lungs thought Gavin was ready for patch, so.
Is he in this church? Is he in this session right now? No.
Who, Gavin? No. I think he's taking a little break.
No.
Yeah,
Somebody,
he's on though. He's active, so
I'll see if I can. Well, I'll try to get him in the party.
All right. So my jurisdiction ends until we make a decision, and then freaking Nathan, and then Mike can take it from that since he's still your president. I'm just kind of filling in a little bit just to take care of the current situation at hand.
All right. So, what point do we start moving up the hanging around to prospect?
Okay, what was that? Justin?
Prospect.
That's up to you guys to see if they're capable, fittable, qualifiable to become a
Well,
prospect.
You guys want to go ahead and do that now?
I mean, we
You don't
can.
have to take the decision now.
Also,
I mean, you
another,
don't have to. Okay, when it comes to hang around to become a prospect, there's no votes
there's no vote.
necessary
You
on that
just move them
aspect.
up.
Yeah.
We just whoever the
Okay.
When it's required to be a vote, that's when they're already prospects and them to get a patch, because that's already a table decision.
Yeah.
another thing that I would like to throw in. I know JCAS hasn't been active as much, but because of school and football practice and everything. But I think he would be good for prospect too, since I brought him in. I mean, I'm not trying to boast up my own people that I brought in, but I'm just saying whoever feels like they're ready is ready. I mean, I don't want to keep them in one position for a period amount of time and then they get bored and then leave, because it does happen
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's another point too. Like we can't have people be hanging around, for a long ass time.
I mean, honestly, where I'm at right
If
now,
they're putting in the, if they're putting in if they're putting in the effort, then it's time to bring them up to prospect.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
And
know.
then
Sorry, dude.
go for it, bro. Go for it, bro.
With Aylin, I mean, like she's really actually still been around the whole time. And I mean, she actually left.
Yeah.
It's like honestly, I
I
feel
can verify for that, Gio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been with me here at all times.
Yeah,
And she
I
helps
feel
us
that,
out too whenever we need it. Shit. Yeah, she helps us out whenever we need it though.
Prospect, and I also,
She just came back.
She just started
yesterday or
today though. Today.
Yeah,
Oh, then
I think-
let's just give her a week for now.
Yeah, let's just give her. Let's just give her.
done,
Yeah, let's just give her
and
some
then
time.
one of you guys can sponsor her.
Alright. Okay. And how about Wicked? I say we put him in prospect right now.
Yeah. Hey Mike, there's also. Hey Mike, there's also something I want to tell you there. I know you're president and everything, and like Lungs did tell me that somebody does need to be active as VP or as an an officer position in general. Excuse me. I mean, and like I told Gio the other night, if I get picked as a temporary VP or whatever happens permanently, whatever. I told Gio that I would help you run the crew as smoothly as possible when you're not on, and plus, handle all the shit while you're at work or whatever goes down. I mean, you got to admit, I'm there for you, bro.
And I do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone, trying their best, trying to keep this as going as possible. Like I said, it's just, just circumstances just never in my favor.
I can verify that I've seen everybody here all week long. Don't matter if you're only on for a couple days or a day. At least I can say I can verify each one of you I've ran into this week.
Yeah.
I mean, or at least if you're in the party and you're playing a different game, hey, at least you're talking to us, you're communicating, you're doing something that keeps you close with us. I mean, as long as you're doing that, I mean, I can care less what game you're playing, as long as you're in the party talking to us, having fun, cracking jokes, whatever the case. I mean, that's basically building. What is the word? Building brotherhood, building a family. And I want to
character too.
Yeah, because even when we, even when you do get a new hang around in, we always try to bust their balls, break their chops, whatever. Don't matter male or female. I mean, we try to go easy on the sexual jokes with the females, but that's besides the point. But we always try to do something to make them feel like they're wanted here, and that's what I want everybody here to to know from my point of view. I want everybody here to feel like they're wanted or needed in this crew. I mean, y'all can basically tell I was in here from the start with Geo for 5 years, and I know that things happened with me, and shit happened, and I had to go away and do my own crew. But that gave me perspective of what it's like to actually have my own crew and then have people leave me. So, you know, I mean, basically that basically toughened me up when I came back. So, I mean, and coming back and joining y'all, and I'm very thankful for y'all letting me come back, because I am. I mean, there's no other crew that I'd rather be in than this one, than the one that I started in.
Amen to that. So I'm just gonna throw in my 2 cents about people being on church and playing another game. I think that, as you guys all know, we don't have church every day or every
Exactly.
week. Well, for the matter, every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I think when we have church, I think it's important for them to actually be here, because for the same fact, like I said, we don't do this very often.
Yeah.
So it'll be best if they're actually here
Yeah. So every chance
to
we
show
get,
respect, and show that you care for this crew.
and every chance you do get to spend time with us, that means the world to us. You may not think it. Y'all may not think it does, but to me and to maybe Geo, to Mike, to Beatty, to anybody else that's sitting at this table or even standing up, this crew means the world to me, and I hope and I think y'all know that already. But I mean, exactly. I mean,
Oh yeah.
who knows?
All right.
Who knows? You may move up. I mean, that could happen tonight. But as far as everything goes, I mean, I really want to. I don't want to do my opinions on the Nomad thing. I mean, I have doubts about it. I don't want to do it, but then again, I'm curious about trying it, but I don't want to go that way.
Same.
But if we could, and y'all hear me out, if we could just find 2 temporary spots, the current patch members that we have here at this table, if we could find just a temporary spot for those 2 officer roles, we can keep. My mom interrupted me. Kind of lost track. But if we can, if we can fill those 2 gaps right here, right now, temporarily, this crew has a shot of being more active, of bringing the family back, the family and the brotherhood and sisterhood aspect of the crew back. And that's just my whole point of view of it. I mean, if y'all have more to add to it or any suggestions, please speak now, because that's what this is for. All right, go ahead. Okay.
Go ahead.
Alrighty.
All right.
Same, likewise. I will
Alrighty.
basically have
So
everybody's back in
based
this
on
crew.
everything that has been spoken here, can you guys hear me? I think
Yeah.
I'm a little delayed.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's like
Okay, so
Yep.
based on everything that has been said, so I'm assuming you guys don't want to go nomad and want to stay and fill up at least the vice president role, because that's a must. Because
Yep, it is a must.
if the top 3 are not up there, it's just crumble. So we need at least one major role to be steering the ship.
Yep.
Agreed.
a co-captain.
And like I said, Mike, if you're all right, you got the floor, Mikey.
You can take over. So you decide. Yep.
Hola, Ellen.
Hey, Lynn.
So Aylin saying thank you to have it back.
Yeah, we're happy to see you back.
She says she likes to work as a team player and that she doesn't like to have mutual crew members killing each other, for bad blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Vieja del vato. She says she got a job now. She says she won't be home for 2 weeks.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna stick around much longer. I gotta take care of some dinner. But, we'll just, get it done quickly. So, anyway, as far as the, VP, temporary thing, we'll set that up for now. And then we'll see where it goes going forward.
Okay.
You gotta go, Mike?
Yeah.
See? Oh. Okay, so she says she's gonna work in the minefields. the uh-huh. Alright, so she says she's gonna have 2 days, 2 weeks off. I mean, sorry, 2 weeks of work and then 7 days off after that.
Sweet.
That's
All good.
understandable.
Awesome.
Like I said, everyone else has their side of the world of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright.
And she said thank you very much again.
We
And then
love
anything
having
you guys
you.
need help, just hit her up. That's what she said.
Hells yeah.
Got
Look
you.
at that.
We love having you, Aylin.
Yeah.
Alright, so with that being said, so basically the request of going Nova is denied, and we're gonna prosper to get this crew going as far as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm gonna have
A
to,
family is only as strong as its blood.
Yep.
well I'm gonna log off. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, man.
Alright.
All right,
Later.
you take it easy.
But like but like I also wanted to say too. I mean, I know Mike has to leave. If I'm chosen temporary VP, I mean, I'll make damn sure that I live up to it. You know. I mean, I want this crew. I'm not gonna run y'all like a dictatorship. Y'all already know that. I'm not like that. But I love this crew so much that I want to keep it alive as much as I can, and I hope y'all know that. I mean, I know most of us when we do get together for stuff or whatever, some of y'all can't be there because of work or real life, and that's understandable. I mean, life comes before a video game. That's always been the motto, for some of us. Life comes before a video game. It's essential. I mean, but if whoever Mike, if I do get picked as temporary, which I don't know because I have to look in Discord and see. But this crew, I mean, we've been through some ups and downs. I mean, hell, I even battled some of y'all in my old crew, and that was actually pretty depressing for me to have to fight. That was actually pretty all because of one fucking member in my old crew wanted a damn war that we did not fucking need, that I was trying to stop. But that was, yeah, and we kicked his ass out too and finally mayhemed him.
There's always those ones that feel like they're privileged and they must have everything.
Yeah. But
them are the ones that don't realize what a dollar's worth.
Yeah. Yeah. But and I'll even give y'all some history on this, and I'll try not to keep y'all as long, make this as short as possible so we can go back to doing whatever. But when I was president of the Mayans, that gave me, and Gio helped me with that before it turned bad. I felt like I was doing pretty good with the crew members that I had, and then I actually let two bad apples in my crew. And, that was my mistake. But when I went crewless for a month, and me and Gio had talked about it, like, not constantly, but, like, a period of time, and I was like, I just want to be back in the crew. And he said that's Mike's decision, and I'm glad. Even though I had to start out back nomad, I'm glad that I got reinstated as patched. And I hope you know that even though I've never met some of y'all in real life, that I do love y'all as my second family, and I consider y'all my second family in this game, in life. Exactly. All right, Chips. But I just wanna help Mike as much as I can, and if y'all give me, all right, Aylin. But if y'all give me that chance to do that, then I will. I promise I will not let y'all down. But like I said, tonight, I think this meet actually needed to happen because I think we all needed to be focused on what was going on here tonight. So, and I love how we've been being active for the past 2-3 weeks. I just hope we can keep that going. I mean, and if y'all have any, yeah, and if y'all have any events or anything y'all wanna any ideas or anything, just put them on Discord. I mean, I literally read everything y'all comment, even down to the most ridiculous shit y'all do post on there. I mean, Oscar, move out the goddamn way.
Mm-hmm.
But damn it, dog, get out of my fucking phone cord. But if y'all do have any ideas or y'all do want to bring in new members, do that. If y'all see I would say the worst thing you can do is recruit somebody off a session because you don't know how they actually are until you meet them. But if y'all have any ideas, anything we can do, because I would love to start back up crew days again. I mean, that's the one thing I miss. I miss having crew days in this crew. So if y'all have any ideas y'all want to add to the references chat on Discord or anything, let me know, or just put it in general chat, put it in the references page, anything like that. I mean, it's not hard to get something going, but Wicked, if you do get moved up as prospect tonight, that'll be one more big step for you. As far as the other hang-arounds go, what we would do, I would answer for you, but since you're a hang-around, if all of us patch members decide you're ready, then you're ready, and that's how it goes. But for you, if you're a prospect and we think you're ready to be patched, and I say, well, Wicked's been doing this and this and this for the crew, for me or for some of the members, they can vouch for you. I can vouch for you, and then we have a full table vote of patch members, and that's when we vote you in as patch. Whenever we have the next church, and having some of the hang-arounds and stuff, I don't want to let y'all, and that's the bad thing too, because I don't want to have hang-arounds or prospects for a long period of time. I would like to see y'all grow individually and with us together. But if we can do that, then the crew just keeps growing and growing, and the family strengthens. I mean, that's all I want to happen. But if y'all
he's active and communicates, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah.
But 100%, and I know this table stand behind me on this. No drama.
Yeah, no drama. I would say I would say another thing too. If y'all are on the combat thing, if y'all do want to spar with any of us, or spar with me, spar with anybody that's on, like if y'all really want it, let that person know. And if they're up for it, they'll spar with you.
Do a
Just
private match.
yeah, we do a private match, and yeah. And let me tell you what Emily just said in the chat, because I wasn't reading it. She said, Tyler, you're going to make me cry for what you were saying. That was so sweet. And she also said, this is making me want to get on right now. So see, even she's not on right now, and me, well, all of us really is making her want to get on and play with us. And please, if we do have any new hang-arounds, or to the current ones that we do have, make them feel welcomed. Because if you don't make them feel welcomed, they're not going to want to stay here. That's going back to the whole brotherhood and family aspect of the crew. But if any of y'all have want anything to say before we do close out, now's your time.
We're a laugh-loving, caring bunch of friends. All right, we make jokes just like what we make jokes when, like we could tell them how Tyler got Fortnite, but we're not going to go into that.
No, we're not going into that. That's personal. That's personal, and you know it.
Or how Badass loves to get teabag.
Oh, okay. Go
For
ahead,
it, Justin.
Oh, it's wicked.
I'm good.
It's wicked.
All right, go for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who's this, Wiki or
Wicked.
Kel?
Wicked.
Wiki. Okay.
Well, Kale just he's just a hang. Kale he just started today, so I think we should just give him like yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And that's exactly
Dude,
that's exactly what we would love to hear. I mean,
this crew is about to turn 6 years old
in March.
March,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good to see new faces now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, even though the crew's not been doing so hot, you know, because we go through moments like that. Just to let you guys know, it's not always, you know, everything colorful. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we
Yeah.
do go through some gray moments, and that's when everybody's loyalty and commitment to this crew is really tested at.
Yep.
You can ask Tyler, Badass,
Mm-hmm.
any of the patch members here. They all know that we have gone through some really gray moments.
We've
you know?
been through some
Like,
shit.
dude, we haven't even been in each other's throats. Put it
Yep.
that way.
What I can
At
basically
the
say.
end of the day,
What I can basically say though, I didn't mean to cut you off, Gio. What I can basically say though, like Gio's right, we have been down each other's throats, like in the mic, screaming, yelling, actually pissed the fuck off. Like, you know, it's gotten that bad before, but in the end, we always figured out a way to, what's the word I'm looking for? We always figured out a way how to calm that down and be good again.
yeah. So basically, the secret is not to let the game, you know, get to you. You know, at the end of the day, it's a game. You
Yep.
know,
Or
just don't let
not,
anything get to you. Then.
or not to let any other person get to you. Like if you have a problem with any person, talk to us about it. That's the main reason why we're here. Like if you have a problem in
We're all here
life,
to work together.
yeah.
to
If
have a
you
good gaming experience.
if you have a problem with your personal life or in the game, that's exactly what we're here for. I mean,
Yeah,
if you,
I mean we're
I
here,
mean,
or even if you don't want to say nothing, you just want your space, just let us know. You know what, guys, I'm not doing so hot. I'm just gonna stay off for a bit. We're not gonna ask you why or any personal questions. If you want to tell us, good. If you don't, that's totally up to you.
yeah,
But we do give people their own space. Don't feel like you're gonna have to have anything to prove as, oh man, I gotta be online every day, or I gotta put my personal stuff aside. It's not like that.
yeah. Yeah, when things yeah, please do not do that. Like, just please do not do that because we're not asking people to give up their real life, what they got going on in real life to play a video game. We're not asking you to do that. We get life gets a little complicated sometimes and everything, but just know that we're all here for each other, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yep. So does anybody has anything else to add before we close this meeting?
No,
I think
All
everything's
right. So nothing. All right. So just to inform you guys that BD here on my right, he will be stepping in to be the sergeant of
Nice.
arms. So the other open position will be Man of Mayhem and Secretary.
Yep.
So we need a Man of Mayhem. I'm sorry, a Mr. Mayhem
Mr. Mayhem.
and a Secretary. We haven't had a Secretary in a long time, so basically, whoever has been BP, they pretty much have been covering
Yeah.
to put those announcements every week and such.
And if anybody, and I will tell y'all this because Secretary was my first actual major role. I know how to do it. I know how to. I may not be the best one with numbers, but I can, I can work with you on stuff. If any patch member here wants to take the job as Secretary, come talk to me. I'm the best one you can talk to about it.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Or if you have questions about any officer position that you'll be interested in, and you want to know more about it, just ask us, and
Yeah.
we'll let you know what the role consists of.
Yeah. We'll at least tell you we'll at least interpret it the best way we know. So
Yep.
Yeah, I've already been in this crew a year now.
yeah, it's
Dang.
time. It might be time for you to take an officer role, Justin.
He doesn't want to take an officer role, man.
Yeah, man, I got too much.
I'm just bullshitting with you, Justin. You know it. You know it.
Hey, but that's respectful. It's better to not want to take a role and knowing that you can't do it at the time, that take a role and just wanted to have a title.
Yeah.
It's not about just, oh, I'm this, I'm that. It's about actually doing what you're supposed to.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I find
so respect to those that don't take a role because they know they can't do it at the moment. So
Yeah.
that's just my 2 cents on that matter.
But if y'all do have any questions, as far as concerning Mr. Mayhem or Secretary, please let me, Gio, or Mike know, or BD, or anyone that is an officer, or even badass for that matter. Please let us know because we would like y'all's input on things. Like if y'all are ready to step up for a major
position, let us know. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We've been here for
like if you yeah, like if you what do you mean? What do you mean? What will basically happen is someone will send you a prospect invite. All right, Aylin, I know you're calling me stinky and picking on me, but just what will happen with that is somebody from the crew that's in the prospect crew will send you an invite. you'll automatically be moved up to representative in the hang-around crew. So then you can invite new hang-arounds. As far as that goes,
Yep.
if Geo, if you would like me to explain the process just very quickly. As far as that goes, when we invite new hang-arounds, we test them a little bit to see how far they can go before they're ready for a new position, like let's say prospect or patch. But once you're prospect, you're in the hot seat. By what I mean by that is we're watching your every move, basically, so to speak. We're seeing how good you play with others.
Not in a creepy way.
Not in a creepy way. Let's just get that clear. But you know, and then when you're already representative in the hang-around crew, right? Okay, so somebody, or either I will invite you to the prospect crew, which I need to be invited back to that.
All right.
But
I got you on that, Leon.
Okay, cool.
Basically, what Tyler's saying is we're testing you to see if you're not going to be like a problem child.
Yeah.
Like we got to sit there and keep holding your hands.
Yeah, we're testing to see if you're SAMCRO material.
All right, check it out. Let's just cut through it all right now. Let's just make a vote right now.
Kardashians. We're not at the Kardashian house. We're SOA, Sons of Anarchy. We're a motorcycle club.
Mm-hmm.
We're family.
But
Familia.
But when you get moved up to prospect, you stay in muscle for a while. There goes Aylin with the champagne. You get moved up for a while, but you stay representative in the hang-around crew to invite new hang-arounds. Okay, when you're a prospect, like I said, you're watched, but not in a creepy way. You're watched. Your move is being I'm getting tongue twisted. But when you become patched, but when you get patched, then your prospect rank from muscle will go up to representative, and then if you ever take an officer role, it depends on what officer role. It just really depends. If you take an officer role, like let's say secretary or Mr. Mayhem or anything like that, you will be automatically moved up to a lieutenant in the main crew and every other crew below it. And yeah, I'm just explaining it to you, but that just gives you extra abilities on Social Club to do that. But hold on real quick. Emily said she put her input on Discord, so let's see what she said. I didn't read it yet. She said, and I would like to read this to y'all before we end. She said, I would love to say I'm ready to start playing with y'all. I really am. I'm going to try my damn hardest to be the best I can for this crew. And I'm starting to say y'all are my family now, and I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. I really do. Even though I wasn't in the meeting, I was still there on live, and Tyler really made me want to play this game. Well, want to play this about what he said, and y'all don't know how much y'all mean to me, and I've only been known y'all for like 2 days now, but she said in all caps, I'm ready to do this, guys, and sent a heart. So, I mean, if we really made a member within 2 days really want to play with us, then that's just good vibes for everybody. But Gio, if you don't have anything else to say, I'm gonna end my live stream. Or if anybody else doesn't have anything else, they
so
want
that
to say.
wraps it up, and just wait on Mike to see when he's gonna do another church.
All right.
Again.
All right. That'll work.
Yep.
Yep. If anybody wants
now
to
finish let me just finish up the.
Yeah, that's what I'm finna do.